Selfie time in the cave. I can do this. There's the ceiling. Another adventure right here, Caverns of Senora. The Caverns of Senora has been dedicated a registered natural landmark under the provisions of the Historic Sites Act of August 21st, 1935. This site possesses exceptional value in illustrating the natural history of the United States. The U.S. Department of the Interior, National Park Service. This will be a new adventure for me. But first, restroom. Restroom.
First restroom? It's going to be out this door, and it's the building in the back.
Well, hello, Mr. Peacock, Mrs. Peacock, whatever. Hi. You gonna fly up there? Yeah. Relief. I wonder if these guys are waiting to go inside. Are you guys allowed to go inside? Huh? I don't know if you're supposed to go in there or not. Maybe not. All right, this is beautiful. Relief.
Is it a good bathroom?
I
tried to do this.
Oh!
Hello. Hello.
There's those lovely geodes again.
Very warm. 71 degrees, 98% humidity. This is the sure. The whole time that you can take this camera on the same phone. It's free. Lock it in office if you want to. Can do that. Is that fine?
Ultraviolet light.
Yeah, they were out,
Oh, those are just beautiful. Agate slices.
How long did you go?
30 minutes, 20 minutes.
They probably don't work, but at least you get some thumb exercise by rubbing. Good luck with this.
You can look.
I'm guessing this is a rock crusher. That chain is heavy duty. Oh man, it's heavy. Just you screw it down there to put pressure to crush it. Did you make that?
No, sir. I'm just working on
Repairing
pulling
it?
it. Not exactly. I'm just pulling out all the different little pieces that make up the branches that are on there. Because this is how it comes. It's usually just bundled up into two little pieces that are supposed to be the branches on each side, and then they're just sort of crunched up together. And then we just separate them just to give it that more tree look.
What are those stones?
Well, you got this. I'm pretty sure looks. It isn't quartz, but it's something else. I'm not too sure. But I also don't even know what the little rock is either. It makes up nice little leaves.
Cool looking tree.
It is a cool looking tree.
Old barber chair or dentist chair, I don't know which. This is an interesting piece. Anybody have any idea what these rocks are for? Have no earthly idea.
Right over here, probably wait. Leave alone.
Well, sometimes. So you're not allowed to touch anything or any of the walls or anything.
Don't touch anything.
I know it's really tempting, but it dies unfortunately once you do touch it, just because the oils on our hands kind of prevent it too much. So that's pretty much it.
They'll take you to jail cold. Don't touch. The policeman's gonna come and arrest you.
They always sound scary.
Any questions?
Is there a question?
All right, not
It
yet.
says 360 steps, 2 miles.
depth of 155 feet, 50 feet. So who found this place?
Jack Birch,
How long ago?
1902.
1902. Wow.
What was he, lost?
He was the first confirmed person to find it.
That's the cave. We're gonna go down.
There were probably Indians here before.
It's fancy, and I don't think that glass door was there.
Yeah, the steps and already here, the light switches are already. No.
It has a farm aroma.
Alright, so this is this little history part. Like I said, it was discovered in 1902. If you take a look behind you on this wall right here, this is a picture of the original hole, and then the original founder as well, Jack Birch. The tiny hole in that picture is going to be this one right down here. It just was expanded in the 50s when we started making passages and all that good stuff. This little headlamp guy right over here is a replica of how big first find. It was very small. And then the story goes that one of the rancher's dogs chased a raccoon down the hole, and then that's how they discovered this cavern. It was an accident, and it wasn't meant to be found or anything like that. Really, really neat. And then, like I told y'all, it is private property. Been in Miss Jerry Ingham's family for about 5 generations. Okay. Any questions? All right. If you're a little taller, you are.
A replica of the original hole found.
The header might be wet. It's just humidity, so don't freak out or anything.
Were you touching that thing? So you know where it is? And oils prevent it from normally.
They're pretty steep steps.
Well, isn't it?
When's the last time we had a cave in down here?
Good question. Oh, I didn't see that last two. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go ahead. And definitely, I'm going to hold on to the bar. And down we go.
Very wet.
What, they say 300 steps or 350?
I don't remember. 360.
I just asked the guy, they all at once or spread out?
Depends. Slow days too. Busy days. Most of them.
Yeah.
All right, so a little slower right here, so please be careful.
Wow.
Hey, there's no railing over here.
Okay, I'll manage. Thank you.
Your shoes good? Gripping?
Yeah, they're very grippy. With these, it almost feels like you're wearing socks. So it conforms to the surface really good.
And everything.
Put it right there. The water dripping just in the humidity thing.
And then our cave's still active, actively growing. So there's always more everywhere. So this hole right down here is called Dinosaur Passage. The only reason we call it that is going to be this piece of limestone right here.
Looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah. A lot of us think it looks like a dragon, but I don't really think it looks like. We did find some prairie dog bones down here. Next best thing. About 3,000 years old when we carbon dated those. And then this is another entrance to another tour we have called the Wild Discovery Tour. It is about 3 to 4 hours long of belly crawling, and then you rappel by a 45-foot rappel that I'll talk about in a second. We're not going down there in a day. We're doing this one. Only no feet.
How do you sign up for that?
You just call ahead of time and we issue all the equipment and stuff, so you don't really have to bring anything.
That'd be pretty cool.
It's very fun. I think we have one. hole is right-hand passage. This is the original passageway that all the spelunkers use. If you do want to rappel, you do have to go through here as well. But I'll talk about this in just a second because it also leads to the Devil's Pit. There's also a 50-foot drop at the end of this hole. Upward. For safety purposes, we're going to go down this way instead. Also known as Popcorn Alley. Because a lot of house cycles build up so much to the artists on the walk right here.
Popcorn Alley. I can see why.
Yeah.
Looks like a bunch of hard rocks that got into the mud.
Walking on the cave floor.
I think we're going too dark for a camera.
No, it's working. It's just these pieces of stuff at the side.
Do any snakes come down here?
How long did it take you to pour all this concrete to make these trails?
About a year.
Pretty quick.
Yeah. We started in 1959 and then in 1960 when we opened the first set.
You didn't have to clear any of this, it was just like this.
Yes, this part was different. We did carve some pieces out, but I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than like a little wall, you know, and then it does get a little narrow right here. So just watch your footing and just make sure you step on it.
So it's still on the side, there's a big arm and a half, or you would do a lot.
Since the 50s when they built this, how much has it grown over the concrete?
No, it takes so long, like thousands of years to grow. So, I haven't seen anything like that.
This looks like it did. Yeah. Been down here to power go out?
Probably the same. Yeah, okay, go down the bottom, you can do the air real quick. Up there. Okay, smile. Okay.
Take your time.
I'll meet you both.
Yeah. What's this? Yeah.
Just the light coming through that rock.
They just mark it for something.
Oh, is it straight?
There's like joints, or this joint in particular is going to stay exactly like this for their remainder for lifetimes after that, and so on and so forth. It's
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ultra cool.
Oh, wow. I know. So when you get in the winter, it's pretty cold down there?
it stays this kind of concrete material.
Oh, man, we're in the big room now. Ooh-wee.
said they restored everything. We do have about 7 miles of passable. Oh, I see the line.
The biggest cavern here.
So that was the steep hike over here and here. So we come up this one for the lava flow tour and this one is the big hole.
How are those created?
It's not going to show up in the video, but let me tell you folks, that's a long ways down.
We do have about 3 sections in this cave. We are in the dormant section, so this part's currently sleeping, not dead. And then we have the active portion, and then we have the dead part. Exactly. You'll definitely have to cover closer.
And then dead is,
Dead. Like, it looks really cool. It looks really cool.
the dead look cool?
It looks like a skull.
Stalactite, stalagmite, met.
Like it is now?
Super steep coming up. But yes, we did have a movie. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know if that's going to show, but there's something glistening, reflecting light in these rocks.
Can't feel it, so. But we do have a lot more CO2 and oxygen. Makes you feel like you're walking at like a 7,000 elevation. That's what I like to tell myself when I'm out of shape. You're tired. Blame it on the CO2. So this hole right down here we call Discovery Crawl. After our spelunkers crossed the Legend Devil's Pit, they did excavate these rocks out right here. It's about 40 feet, 12 inches all the way around, so there's a bunny crawl all the way through. Felt a draft. And this is where they took a tiny piece of dynamite and blew up these little walkways. This is as big as it gets. They didn't expand any rooms or anything, so this one.
So how long ago were those foot tracks that are down there put there?
After the Wild Discovery Tour, we actually allow people to go through here if
okay.
they want, so probably like last week.
No problem.
Probably last week.
I'm curious if they were still there from 25 years ago or something.
I'm gonna start telling you.
Yeah.
Stop it, it's still pulling my ponytail.
It's so tiny.
Yeah, he's probably
Here's another hole.
Yeah.
okay, you need to walk a little bit.
Football ends. It looks huge, but it's actually very small down there.
At least right there it's big, but yeah. To the left there where you go is pretty tight. No, you wouldn't make it now.
You would yell. Mom would.
You had the fire department down here.
From their carbide headlamps.
Kill the cave.
So this is the semi-active portion. This is where you're gonna start seeing a lot more formations and a lot more water. So I'll make sure that I'll point out the slippery spots. So remember not to.
So these ones that aren't pointy, does that mean someone touched it and broke the piece?
Yeah, like the flat ones.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, so when we first opened, obviously there was like back then. So they would just come in and
That's cool.
Take a piece
break
of
them
it.
off.
So it doesn't totally
See
kill
the
those things.
water
Touching them.
dripping.
So if they're alive like that.
Honestly, I don't think these
And so you need water to create it.
So a really good example of why we call this in the active portion is going to be this one right here. This stalactite has a little calcite deposit kind of hanging out on it. I don't know if everybody can see it. It's pretty small. This one takes about 3 hours to drop.
Kept forming.
Yes, ma'am. They don't stop growing once they finally connect. They do just get like 10 times wider.
If there's a
They get
broken,
huge.
if there's a broken one,
Yeah.
Don't touch it, very slow.
It takes 3 hours for that drop to drip.
you just put some of those in.
I don't know if they'll come out, there's really not a lot of light.
Oh, it looks red.
3 hours for a drop to drip. That's amazing. That's very slow seepage.
There's several drops coming down there, you can see them getting ready to drip.
I'm always sweating.
You're gonna be alright.
Pretty nice in here.
This is the joint where the stalactite and the stalagmite meet.
I said 70, but when I called, someone told me.
There's the stalactite tight to the ceiling, and there's the stalagmite, might reach the ceiling.
She likes me too? You like Kristen?
Isabella, look at this. You can see the ridge on top of it. Look, Isabella, you see here too? Looks almost, it's like forming like a wall.
I mean, we had 2 ladders to get to the section we were in, 2 20-foot
It's
ladders.
huge right there.
Yeah.
It's almost like wood. Good idea. Like
Those are the ones ones I wrote on. High school backpack.
Duck.
yeah, very soon, yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful.
There's some like water.
Fairly steep slope going down.
It's natural spring water.
So this is the first pretty part, or first pretty room. Section out.
These are the drips.
We're in the what section?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, must be a one-time voyage for every what's left. Oh, taking a picture.
This is our cave quarterback guy right up here.
I see.
He's throwing a football.
Wait, Debbie.
Like, your water goes in, you on it, sparks everywhere. That's also good.
Remember they said you touch people with jail. You might need to do that too.
No one's definitely should have had that black.
Got echo in here.
Okay, James.
Look at that. That is
Do you
beautiful.
want me to get a picture of y'all?
I'm short, so I got a stick.
I just realized you have 3 boys.
She likes to say 4. Thank you.
There's gonna be a waterfall to your right. No, our best is large one. No,
Just bigger caverns.
absolutely. Yeah, there's National Ridge and San Antonio Mountains like open and wider. But ours is just more intimate and small. Be careful, there's like a big drop right here. Oh, they like to look.
I just I guess it takes years for it.
Pool of
So
water.
they have that crawling through the steps, they wear gloves and everything?
Yes, ma'am. We wear elbow pads, gloves, knee pads, and then we wear pants and, stuff.
75 feet underground at this point.
I do like to talk about these really heavy bottom ones right above your heads right here. Oh, these kind of hanging out.
It looks like spiders in real spiders.
It's a real spider.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy long legs.
No, that's not a daddy long leg.
Cave cricket?
That's a cave cricket.
Yeah, we have cave cricket.
This is a great
The
place for a
only
cave
thing,
cricket.
yeah, only thing that we
So what are they eating in there? Is it naturally blue or? It's the copper from the pennies?
Not maybe some, not too bad.
No wishing well. I wish you well.
We had dollar bills in there, beer coins.
But it's not blue. That one's for the coins.
I don't see the corners in there.
It's not blue, these are pennies. This one, they threw the pennies in.
I thought you said there was something.
Well, now we're going down again.
Big roller coaster.
I'm already supposed to put that in there.
What?
Has anyone ever fallen off the side?
I don't know about the sides, but we've had people like fall down this area. Break formations and fall and pass out and break like this right here. The yellowish, orangish ones and all the brown ones are going to be humic and fulvic acids, which just means that plant life and dead animal life. And a lot of organic material that the calcite deposit caused seeping through the soil and then staining it all in different kinds of colors. And some iron, but mostly organic material. A lot of it, as like rural
white-
lights,
the white,
and,
yeah.
we have one where they used it for a wall. Instead of they used the formation. But in the lower room, all the races from the Nazi tunnels all still there. It's hard to patch cement. Till this day, so I think it takes. People don't want me to call it something.
We don't worry about it.
Yeah, literally. Cool. This is our Christmas tree room that we're about to go in. Just watch your head coming in. It's kind of low, so be careful. This is a shortcut. So if I had to get touching or like people wanted to get out, we'd go that way. Straight to the exit.
Little kid has to clean.
Yeah, so literally, it's just like that. It's not good.
I kind of actually, to be honest, I thought about bringing a water bottle. What is it used, but you never know. I figured it would be black because.
Tricky getting through there.
Yeah, I got to do a little bit of moving.
That would definitely be the worst part.
Yeah.
want to do for reference to case study?
No, homicide is I'm a security solid.
Reliable.
Yes.
I do some of those. I'm not from the scene, but they are interesting.
That's like very Christmassy, right? Almost like,
I did this is that's where it's from. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I could jump on this and nothing.
So
But don't do it.
that one drip for every 3 hours, what's this, like a drip every 3 seconds when it's forming?
No, I think it's maybe no.
It's a lot quicker than one every 3 hours.
That's so trippy.
She's talking about the flow stone.
Let this keep going forward.
Still not to the bottom yet though, right? We gotta go back up and then back down.
Yes.
Flow stone.
You guys said it's slippery, okay? I don't you fall.
I didn't notice it comes all the way down to the walkway. Almost like you put a ski on it and come down. Or sled.
We'll be one of those slow groups. It's all on us.
We'll see when you do it. You do a good job. You are, I'm with you now.
There are ridges in the concrete to help with grip, so just be careful. There is also a handrail.
Okay, I want you to hold the phone while we go to this. You can have it.
It's tight through here.
How does it go to a school?
We usually divide them up.
Very stressful.
Yeah, we divide them up a bunch, and then we take about, depending on how many pieces they have, we do 2 scissors, one on the front, one on the back, and then
Holy schmoly.
You're gonna have to.
We're going down.
James, scoot over just a little bit. So that you can have
This is the natural color of the water. And it's hard to believe it is so clear, but she said it's about 5 feet deep right there. I see a little rippling on the water. That must be these drops that are dripping. I don't know if the ripples showing up in the video or not. She said that's just pure water. Safe to drink too. Well, here's another pool.
yeah, I want to get this side because it looks cool with that logo.
details now. Okay, take one more picture.
Next to the pool here, underneath this flow stone, looks like some kind of quartz.
Okay, lots of water.
When she turns around to go that way, this limestone will go ahead. We won't tell.
this is our cave applesauce right behind y'all. The one that's split up.
So the round holes on the roof there, is that where they drilled in and put the dynamite to explode it? It's more icy. Without the lights on.
Said we're gonna be down there. It's awful dark down there.
It just stayed on the complete formation because that's one time that these are our soda straws. They are super hollow in the middle of the but then now it just stays on the end of that formation. It's very one time, it just forms a ring. And they just kind of like each other.
And they're super hard too.
No, they're super hard. They're hard, but they're hard.
And so if you broke these off, you got a straw for your class?
And that's where we're gonna go.
The longest one
Deeper, huh?
in our cave is about 5 to 6 feet long. But there are about 30 to 40 foot long soda straws in caves in New Zealand. So as fragile as they are, they're able just to kind of.
Oh, that thing sitting there?
That one used to be super long, but somebody like broke that one. Different way out.
That's a long way down.
But I'm sure they're going really fast. I'm on time.
That's where we came from just now. It was steep.
Have you ever had two groups collide, and then
This is where we usually like we don't go up here ever, but when we have this for like that goes right behind us, we'll just go up here. But I just want to see where they're at. So okay. And then the formation is called Dogtooth Spar. It's going to be the only formation in our cave that grows under very, very still water. So not water is very.
crawl space through here that they knew.
You can really see the strata of the rock here.
The thing was on the other side here, and they just blasted that way.
They blasted their way through this.
They just decided, hey, we're gonna blow.
Look at the strata of the rock. She said through this section they just blasted their way through it. My shadow.
Hard to see in the dark.
I'm gonna get my macro guy hot gold. Like take a picture of the
I
small
believe
things.
so. We
I didn't bring mine.
Wow, look at these snowballs. Trying it without the light.
Very narrow right.
You really have to watch your head here.
Seen is somewhere in here. That helps by all. Our favorite thing to show is our snake pit of lactites. So if you stand right here, I'll get out of the way. But if you stand right here, and you look in that hole. They're not real snakes. I've had that question.
Did you look up, James?
I got it.
I'm getting dripped on.
Well, great. You get no good luck.
I wish it would shower. I'm so hot.
I'll just look around. I'll shut the clothes off and look around. You can keep holding it, but I want you to look around with your eyeballs.
Very narrow after the stairs, so we can.
Little spiky things there. It kind of look like maybe snakes or something, but it's not. We're the only living creatures in this cave. More stairs. Reminds me of Italy. My daughter and I was there. She said, "This is the feast of stairs." Because in Italy, nothing's flat. You're either going upstairs or downstairs.
No, I didn't. That was workout.
We're gonna stop right in the middle, let's get that in the middle, let's use the tallest, and then we'll put on pork chop for sleep.
I'm seeing something down there that looks like a skeleton.
They didn't even want to.
See if I can zoom in on that.
They wanted to put neon signs.
See, it's right next to it. There it is. Doesn't it look like a bony big hand or something?
Kind of working with the fire marshal.
My imagination's running away with me.
Backpacks, food, drink, water, tobacco, anything like that. It's gonna be at the
That's why there's nothing allowed in.
That apparently has a lot to do with the 9/11.
Mom, but that's what, but I'm not.
I see it.
There.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Were you looking down there?
That one
Yeah,
over there
that one.
looks like a butterfly.
That's our seahorse.
Ah.
Yep. But our butterfly is gonna be the left-hand one. You see it?
I see it now when you put the
Good.
light there, yeah.
All right. So unfortunately, in 2006, we did have somebody climb over this railing that I'm sitting on and break off the top part right of her wing. It was only fine back then. It wasn't anything crazy. Kind of like running a stop sign.
What possessed them to do that?
He wanted the
Stupidity.
butterfly.
They thought they could break the whole butterfly off?
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna break something like that, just break the whole thing.
When did you say they did it?
2006.
They climbed over?
Yep. We did finally catch him in 2013, and he was one just fish fins that grew perfectly like this. Ma'am?
They watched him break it off, or they only found out because he bragged about it online?
Yes. So back then we had tour groups up to like 15. And I mean, we just didn't think anybody would do it. So we would used to, lead the tour out. So he just kind of stayed in the back and broke it. So now y'all are the first ones to go, and I'm the last one to leave this room. So.
Because these are so rare.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
About got this old cowboy worn out. They did.
Not that I'm thinking of.
350 stairs. Whoop my butt. This is where we came from. And guess what? This is where we're going. Yeah, more stairs.
This is either aluminum or stainless. It's not rough.
Oh, that car
They did
seat's
the
gonna feel
75
so
they got
good.
smart, got rid of the steel. Spiders?
Is that a trick question?
Oh.
No spiders. They're not spiders.
Huh.
What does a spider have to be considered a spider? 8 legs.
Things. Venom to,
Segmented bodies. They don't have
Zoology.
segmented bodies.
Huh.
That's so true.
There's a wasp up there.
What? Oh, it's a cave cricket.
Huh?
It's a cricket.
A cricket?
Cave crickets.
There's a couple of crickets up there.
3 of them.
So this is the belly of the whale, is what we call it. This is the dead portion. You still can't touch it, unfortunately. This is what wind corrosion does. The reason we made the exit tunnel is because there was already a gigantic airflow coming through here, another opening. So this used to be covered in formations, but it did dry, crack, and
Fall apart.
so wind corrosion.
Can it ever come back, like now that it's sealed off? I mean,
This is-
in 10 million years with water drips through there, nothing will ever be here ever again.
Nope, this is bare limestone. Yep, dead.
Well, what's that stuff down there grow on? All these formations and stuff.
It wasn't dead.
Well, I know, but it didn't just magically appear at one
Yeah,
moment.
but it wasn't dead before, and then it came back to life.
No, I'm not saying like it would come back to
Oh.
life, but like if water started dripping in 10 million years, would formations have formed?
On here?
Yeah, because that stuff's on sand or on limestone down there. Once you get above what it's
But
built
because
up.
it died.
Yeah, but I guess
This is-
that's not a living organism. It's just water and minerals. So if water started dripping through with new mineral, wouldn't it create new stuff?
No.
Why?
I don't know. Ask my boss.
I will.
That's a good question. No, apparently they just told me that it was just like dead, bare limestone and like nothing else can grow. But I don't know. I have no idea.
Interesting. I'll ask him because I'm
Yes.
curious now.
Well, maybe the bottom half that's alive has always been alive,
I don't know.
because there was water down there at one time.
Yeah.
How did you died that?
This is the door I've been looking for.
What are they gonna put these little holes here?
We usually use like umbrellas and jackets and stuff.
Sunlight, daylight.
I know, I was like, I didn't know I was gonna show further there.
It is nowhere near sunset, but I'm going to stop and see what this looks like. The reason I mention sunsets is bats usually come out at night. But anyway, I'm just going to check it out and see what's here. We got some kind of sign or marker here. At least it's not stairs. That Caverns at Senora about wore me out. But I've had about I think about a 2-hour break of sitting in my car getting here. Okay, good, I can see the end. This looks like a seating area to sit, and watch the bats. Where's the cave? Must be close by. I'll come back and look at these signs. Okay. You shall pass no further, and the bats are coming out. Okay, let's go on in. Well, there's the entrance to Stewart Bat Cave. Thought I just saw something fluttering there. Oh, there's something else fluttering down there. Wonder if those are bats or birds. Oh, those are birds. Pretty sure. I'll slow this down and take a look at it. Cool. Stewart Bat Cave. For the last, I don't know how many miles, maybe 50, 70 miles. Last 50 or 70 miles, the ground has been covered with rocks like this. I mean, as far as you can see out through the fields, between the clumps of grass and cactus, there's just rock everywhere. Now these look a little more jagged than most of what I've been seeing. Most of what I've been seeing are round, anywhere from, well, they're oval shaped, anywhere from 2 inches to 6 inches, just everywhere. I don't know if this is the end of a glacier at some point in history and it just dumped all the rubble down here or what, but just rock everywhere. Look up between those trees. Just rock. Well, now, speaking of rocks, I'm going to rock on out of here. I've been up and on the road since 7 o'clock this morning. I'm just about getting tired with all this caving and walking. And it's a 2.5 hour drive back to San Antonio. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.